You guys know me pretty well by now. I trade with volume. I think volume is the one thing that you're an absolute fucking bozo if you don't use when it comes to trading. So we're going to talk a volume strategy today. But first, drop a like on the video and then we'll get into it. So the volume strategy we're talking today is going to have to do with volume surges and volume pauses and a bit of a rotation that we see between those two things when one sentiment gets control of the price action. This is Tesla, and this pennant, it's what I played this morning. So I played this pennant break to the downside. You can see there's a big volume surge on that pennant break to the downside. What do we see right after that pennant break? A volume pause. We see some green candles, one red candle on much lower volume, less than half of the volume of this volume surge. And then what do we see? As soon as high volume action returns, we see another outcome similar to this high volume candle. So the bears are in strong control of this. When it's high volume action, they are the ones pushing the price around. So they come in with a volume surge again and drop this thing pretty heavily. And then we see another pause, a pause with lower volume, again, less than half of that previous candle. And what do we see? When volume returns, it is the bears again. So you could have played, this second rejection here. You could have been already in from this pennant break, but you would have had nice indication of a volume surge to the downside. Bears have control, and then a pause, which is very nice to hold through if you're in puts or if you're short or anything like that. But there's also something else I want to bring your attention to. We have another setup here where the volume pauses on these two green candles, lower volume, and then we reject with price action, but it is lower volume. That would be an indicator to me that the bears did not have the volume, the juice, whatever you want to call it, to continue this downtrend. Because back here, when they were creating candles similar to this, they had high volume. This one has much lower volume, and you guys can see what happens afterwards. We get some sideways chop and then some slightly uptrend action, but the volume is key there. So the volume surges, the volume pauses, and then the return and the re-volume surges. So if you guys appreciated this, drop a like, that sort of stuff. I appreciate you guys for watching this, and have a good rest of your night.